Okay. In 1 minute time, do we get some volatility because of news? Yes or no? Here we are. Welcome back again. The second live stream today, as promised, because of some potential volatility on the chart here, 8 p.m. And it is time for a breakout, no? Damn, it is time for some volatility. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Friday. Please, before the end of this week. Friday should be a good day for that as well, actually. So, what's up, everyone? How are you doing? Bowen, Thunderin, Dara, Sibel, Crypto Paralysis. How you guys? I'm out on a run with the pupper. Have fun, maybe a band-aid. Call, Seriga, Dawa, Yuri, Manuel. It is 8 p.m. So as we speak, let's see what the chart does in the background. My favorite intro music. Cheers, Bear. It's nice, huh? Max, welcome. QZ World, Palatina, Muragan. Good to have you here. Bogdan, what's up? Let's see if we get some nice opportunities indeed. Let's take out 63K. It's on the agenda. If they lower rates, this could be big. I have no idea what's going to happen, but keep me up to date from a fundamental point of view. Alexandra, welcome. Kevin, your first world travel tour. What's up? Friday are the timeouts for options, am I right? I'm actually not sure, but you guys are the ones that told me about Friday should be interesting, so I listen. Oh man, Manuel, what's up? Seriga, what price level on chart after which we can say the bulls have won? Well, 63K. I mean, that is of course what you're looking for. And after 63, it just depends on the structure you get to the upside. If it's an impulse, if it is a zigzag, where is it gonna hold? It depends on the structure. It's difficult to say, but that is where the strength of Elliott waves come in. Is once you do get a breakout and some volatility either way, and you wait for a new range to form based on the size of the breakout plus the structure of the new range, you can get very accurate probabilities of continuation or a move back down. So, and then of course in confluence with some nice CVDs, you know? Yo, what's up, Cosmin? Yeah, exactly. We just want to go up or down. But hey, we have our probabilities from an Elliott wave point of view. I will shortly summarize it, but in this stream, it's mainly going to be chat and Q&A. The analysis part has been done earlier today. I made a summary video in the morning, and then in the live stream, I pretty much summarized the summary of this morning. So if you haven't seen the morning update, it's about 13 minutes. Nothing changed. So make sure to check it out. There is, however, one thing I do like to mention, and I will show it on the CVD chart actually as well, where you know this range that we have between 60K and 55K is in some way a little bit similar from a CVD perspective to what we had at 53. But yeah, we're gonna have a look there. Joshua, yeah, potentially, but hey, it should be this week, please. No? maybe not. We don't know if something will happen, but hitting this 886, by the way, increases probabilities for price to take this high. That is the reason why I have it on my chart. So that's like 60.1K. Bearish CVD. I mean, we had bearish CVD pretty all the time, like here and then here and then here as well and here as well. I actually haven't really kept an eye on the CVD here locally, but it seems like we have both bullish and bearish CVD divergences. So it's a mix of both high, low, and price, low, low CVD. Of course, you have the bearish one here as well. Initially, which turned bullish after. So interesting, but I'm more interested in price actually touching this 886, yes or no? Let's see if that actually happens. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. There could be a B and then a C to 40. Yes, but this is where trade management comes in, no, as well. Once you get the move up, you just want to follow it. So if you do get a move on volume in any direction, you always want to wait for a range to form. As long as price is pumping, you just let it go. As long as you go up on higher volume, just let it go. But once a range forms, but the question is, where's the range forming? And then what structure do you get? And then based on this, we can think about upside, continuation up, or yeah, maybe take the lower below 49K. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Friday, not today, is some announcement for September rate cut. Yes, Friday is an interesting day. We have some news now, and then on Friday we have more news, but I'm not there on Friday because I'm at the Grand Prix in Zandvoort, so I won't be online for that weekend plus Monday. I'll be back on Tuesday. Bears are in control until proven otherwise. Yeah, I mean, have a plan, trade the plan. No, have a plan, trade the plan. It depends also what time frame you're talking about, to be honest. If you talk about the weekly time frame, that would be incorrect. If you talk about a arguably 4-hour time frame, I mean, depends, of course. If this move down, then yeah, but then you have a 30% move up. Like, I don't really look at bears or bulls are in control. I just look at the price action. Because in the end, who's really in control? In a bear market, arguably the bears, bull market bulls, but we're in a bull market still, no? The vast majority observe that if the data continue to come in about as expected, it would likely be appropriate to ease policy at the next meeting. Okay, what does it mean? Yeah, thanks, Bear. Admin, welcome. Good to have you here. So just a summary of the probabilities. This is from the content earlier today. So everything and everyone is aligned, and that is currently the way it is. Make sure to check out the previous pieces of content if you want to know exactly why this is the case. And then we're gonna observe what happens in the upcoming 25-30 minutes, see if we get any sort of interesting price action. Now, what I do shortly want to talk about is the CVDs. So we have a continuous CVD divergences, and let me actually zoom out to a 4-hour here, and let's put an alarm, by the way, at the 886. 1 second here. I do want to know if the 886 gets hit. Okay, let's go to the 4-hour time frame here, and also here. So in some way, I thought so. Just now, earlier. I was out for a run here in Nice in the mountains, and whenever I am out and about and I'm running and whatnot, I always think about the chart. It's actually very difficult to turn off, and we have price moving up here, right? Higher lows on price, clearly lower lows on the CVD. We have a bullish CVD here. We have also locally bullish CVDs on a 1 hour. And it made me think a bit about what we had at the low here at 53. Of course, the first retracement here is a lot deeper, but here we had bullish CVDs, right? Then also here we had some bullish CVDs if you go to a lower time frame. And then once again here, look at this, right? Higher low, lower low, right? Also here we had bullish CVD divergences. And this was quite a big range, and it wasn't a great impulsive structure. Remember this like 3-wave-ish looking move up, right? Is this a diagonal? Is this a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave structure? Is this a wave 2? It's short. Is this one big diagonal, right? There were a couple of questions because of the 3-wave nature of the move towards the upside, which hindsight, of course, but the probabilities were higher to move up. What is happening? Of course, eventually we got that move towards the upside, and in a way, if I like look at the two structures, the CVD is not too different. So you have a higher low here, but a lower low on yellow. Then price continues, and you have again a higher low in price and a lower low on yellow and on blue. So again, this is again a bullish CVD here more locally. Then price continues here, and here, as shown on the chart earlier today, we also had bullish CVDs here. These already played out, and bullish CVDs here as well. So as price is like grinding sideways, it continues to build these bullish CVDs, and the bears have a bit of a problem with the with pushing price down. Yeah, we go down a little bit, but for the bears to increase probabilities, you actually need to see structure down, change market structure with continuous bear CVDs, which is what happened here, right? If you would zoom into the 15 and observe this move down, we had bearish market structure with continuous bearish CVDs. That's what you want to see, right? If you look for downside. That was a very nice move down with the bearish CVDs. But in a way, of course, this is a bigger range, but in a way, it makes me think of what happened here. And where we are right now, it somewhat makes me think of like when we were at like 50, 57-ish, right? Let me put this on the chart here. Let me go to the 1 hour. I don't have the bars. Where can I find the bars again? I don't have it in my favorites. Here we go, bars pattern. Let's include the last move down and then eventually the move to the upside. Let's see. Of course, the retracement, the structure is completely different, right? We have a very different structure. But let's see if I can make something of it just to explain. So I like from a price action perspective, it feels a little bit like we are in maybe even here, you know what I mean? Like somewhere in this section. Maybe like look, maybe you had that section already. You're now in this move here. This is of course for the bulls, by the way, right? FYI. But you can kind of like see the similarities from a CVD perspective and a little bit price action perspective as well. Quite interesting. So it's difficult to align the two very well, right? The 53K price action is significantly different compared to what we have, but at the same time, maybe not as much as we sometimes think. Price doesn't repeat, but it can rhyme at times, no? So, yeah. Of course, we made a lower low here. We up, made a lower low. Yeah. Anyway, you kind of get the idea. So it is interesting from a CVD point of view to compare the two. So when I was running in the mountains, and then at a moment I was like, wait, we have this CVD, we have this CVD, more CVDs. And it just reminded me of, okay, we have bull CVD here, bullish here, bullish here. We had bullish here, bullish here, bullish here, bullish here. And then price continued towards the upside. I was like, huh. Now, in general, I like CVD for me it's a big part of my trading. I don't really like to go against bigger CVDs unless we see a significant amount of CVDs coming in towards the bear side, meaning, as mentioned earlier, I want price to change the market structure, right, and then create bear CVD, bear CVD, bear CVD, and then I'll be like, cool, we go down. But at the moment, with all the bull CVDs, market structure maintaining intact, bull CVD here, bull CVD here, bull CVD here, and even locally. It's difficult to be like, okay, 49 is going to be first compared to 63. So yeah, that's pretty much the only main thing I actually wanted to highlight. We just missed out on the 886, by the way. Are you kidding? So because from a price action perspective, Elliott wave analysis perspective, the probabilities remain the same on the weekly, on the daily, on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour. So there's not too much new to add to everything that we have already covered. One area of resistance which is important would be the order block here. Let's see if I can make it nicer. 2 hour time frame. Let's see. There we go. right? So up, so this area here, still an area of resistance. Also the fact that here you would fill a gap as well. So 60.4, right, plus the order block here, pretty much still 61. Still an area of resistance, area of interest to see what price does. If I open all my folders though, then from a horizontals point of view, yeah, this is it. So we hit the daily naked point of control, removed it from my chart, hit the daily naked point of control down here, removed it from my chart as well, because once hit, it's not interesting. And these are the levels around price. If you lose the daily 57.5, probability is high to move to 55, right? And at the moment, yeah, if you do move up, I mean 63.1, but the more interesting area is 65 to 67, arguably, right? Weekly naked point of control, monthly naked point of control. So yeah, these are some of the areas that I keep an eye on. So, what you guys thinking? Right. Where were we? Hope you mean the end of the sideways trend. Yes. That is exactly what we mean. Exactly, Yoshi. By the way, Yoshi, do you still play or not? Do you still play Trackmania, or you stop playing because life happens? Oh wait, this is where we were. DXY dipping. I'm so busy this week. If you're very busy, it might be an idea to move into swings, right? Instead of day trading or even scalping, right? Just put in a position, long-term, big stop loss, and swing it. You know? Profit is profit. What's up, Red Web? Welcome. I agree. I just mean in technical terms, in the range up here, 73.49, we are in a downtrend until we are not. That is correct. Yeah, since all-time high, it's lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, which is also exactly what I actually want to see in a way, because of course, when you think about psychology, retail, you do like to see the downtrend, the fear, you know, people scared, you know what I mean? But yes, you need to break 70K. I agree. You want to change that market structure. What's up, Adam? How you doing? Welcome, GTP Sleeper. Good to have you here. Wait, Toga Tony, yo. Welcome in a live stream where we barely do any form of analysis. Toga's like, yo, let me go up a notch. Third month due to the golden badge. Welcome to Diamond. What's up, man? Please make sure to fill in the membership form, which is written in the explanation of the Diamond level, but also the link that is going to be posted in chat, which is, 1 second, I'm checking myself as well. Let's see who's first. Me. Boop. That one. Make sure to fill in this form, Togatoni, and we're going to be able to sort you out very, very quick. So welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. Yeah, Dao is also in the Diamond Squad, so you'll be seeing him there. But yeah, cheers, man. It's going to be fruitful, going to be interesting. I actually uploaded some new content today, by the way. I have to upload my renew my membership video as well and improve the memberships a bit. But I uploaded 2 new strategy videos today in Diamond. And I accidentally removed my old strategy video. Now it's old for a reason, right? I updated it, plus I added a new strategy. But I can't find it anymore. Nice. Oops. 600 main area of rejection. Yeah, that's an interesting area of rejection indeed. It's all about the move up if you do get it. Yeah, that's what it's about. Now, like, do you get an impulse? Do you get a zigzag? Of course, the start when we were at 53K, Okay, now the 886 is hit, increasing probabilities to take this high. Please be mindful that after an 886 touch, it is not uncommon for price to move to the golden pocket. So let's put this on the chart, see what price does. Also put this on the chart here, just in case. Okay, there we go. I'm going to give this an alarm as well, so we don't have to pay too close attention. Up. How do you draw the 886? Taken from this high here to this low, right? From the high to the low. And the reason I put the 886 on my chart is if we are looking for impulsive structures down, and then a 1 and a 2 and a 3 down, you don't want to hit the 886 because it's very rare for a wave 2, common for a B or X. So if you now move down, probabilities are higher, it's corrective to then come back up later and still take the high at 60.2. So that is why I have it on my chart. It's a probabilities thing. Every now and then I boot up the game. Okay, played a bit of deep dip too. How did you do? Which floor did you get to, Yoshi? Which floor did you get to? Yeah, I followed Deep Dip, watching lots of streams, but I actually did not participate myself, or I haven't tried it, to be honest. I haven't booted up the game in a while. I love what I do with regards to my work-related stuff. Yo, John, how you doing? Moon already woke up for nothing. Hopefully, Bitcoin is going to serve you well, waking up in the middle of the night. I'm curious whether ETH will also have crossed 2909 for the yeah, 2917 on my chart at least, Coinbase, but it's pretty much the same. Yeah, that's going to be an interest. Can you check total 3? Wait 1 second. Previous day. Oh, I don't use previous day point of control, only naked point of controls. Oh, there you go. So the high taken. I only use daily naked point of controls, and all of them are on my chart. I get them from Atas, right? Template, 50 ticks. Template is in Discord. And yeah, it's been working very nice for me. Joe, what's up? Legendario, welcome. Today, take the only thing, no reason to not take at least 63. At least that's what I think. Have a plan, trade the plan. Have a plan, trade the plan. If we shortly look at total, I think we looked at this during the altcoin stream last Sunday shortly, I think at the end. Let me have a look here. I mean, yeah, this is what I got pretty much. And it doesn't change unless you invalidate it. So that would be a 618. So this is your area of interest. Now, mind you, this is not a price chart, right? Total 3. So things work a little different, but yeah, 05 hit, lower degree wave 4 for a potential higher degree wave 4 here, maybe the low in on the 05, and then you look for still a wave 5. Why do I have a C here? Oh, wait. A, B, oh, I need to up this. Okay, there you go. It would be like this. But you see it's extended compared to your A, so it lowers the probabilities for this to be a C. Let me just put everything in count. Confluences. Oh, yeah, okay, we hit the monthly. Fine. A, B, and then a C down. Yeah, this would be bearish if this is an A, B, C up on total, but that would mean that your C is very extended, no? A, B, and then a 5-wave C went far beyond the 1.618 extension, which is higher probabilities for 3 compared to C. So yeah, would be looking for this until invalidation. Invalidation is very easy. So yeah. Back to Bitcoin. Loading, loading, loading. I gotta say, after moving to France, and I'm connected by Wi-Fi here, I got a repeater in my room. Actually, internet has been doing very well, also for Wi-Fi. Of course, I mean, the repeater is literally below my desk, but I'm very happy so far with the connection. I have big cables. I can easily connect cables, but I don't want to actually pull cables through the house and all that stuff. You know, I don't have a plug in my office here for the cables. So Wi-Fi works perfectly fine. I'm actually very happy so far. It's very stable. Couldn't get enough speed out of the ice slide on floor 1. Yeah, the Maji one, yeah. Okay, so the ice slide uphill, you mean? Oh, no, wait, the left one. Yeah, the double apex one. I know which one you mean. So then switch to playing shallow dip, and there I got to floor 3, I guess, but could probably get further. I see. Yeah, I know what you mean with the ice slide. It's the left-hander, right? To double apex, and then enough speed for the jump on the plastic to get into the bob and then into the half pipe, and then make a flip and go to the next floor. Yeah. It's a order block. You just okay. It's in the order block. Okay, that's interesting. So in that case, the order block would be my thing to watch. But then in particular, 6750. I guess what we can do, and this is what I sometimes do at highs or lows, is just select the range here. I have my volume here says 65. That's interesting. Quite a big difference. What chart do you use? Let me put it on. So this is a point of control. Let's keep this on the chart and see what price does. Now this line has now of course been hit. So now we can move the alarm up. See if we move to the red line. Yes or no? Mohammed, it's always a pleasure, my friend. It's always a pleasure. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing. Every one of you, every single one of you that makes me do what I do here and enjoying the lives, engaging with everyone. Right? If I was here alone, it would have been lonely. Nice one. I mean, in the beginning, when I went live, when the channel started, that was the case. You know? But I am a trained speaker, so I just keep talking anyway. That's no joke, by the way, because I am a global keynote speaker as well. I speak at big events and conferences around the world. I've seen AVAX has moved quite a bit. What are your thoughts about the recent chart? We actually analyzed it. Where is it? Oh, I didn't write it down. We did AVAX during the altcoin stream. Last Sunday. So I'm not gonna analyze alts here. I have no problem having a look, but this is AVAX. So yeah. It's quite simply, this is your bullish count. Invalidation is low. If you take the low, it's yeah. Well, that's a problem. So you perfectly hit the point of control inside the target area for a 2 and B. Quite simply, invalidation. If this is hit, you lose 1%, and if not, all-time highs, because you go up for likely like a 3 or at least a C equivalent to your A. So yeah, it's easy, and with good risk management, it's an easy. Quite an easy chart. And that is the thing. I say it in between neus and lippen, as we say in the Netherlands, but solid risk management, right? And wait, why is, oh yeah, because when people think about especially with alts, when people look at the chart and they do this, wait. So you have the peeps on the alts that are like, okay, you know, we have this alt here, we have this alt, right? Oh, I can put my stop loss at 2%, but holy shit, you know, all-time high is like, oh my goodness, all-time high is like, oh shit, 5,000%, you know, guys, you know, solid risk management. You need to have a plan. Invalidation. Yes, you can get a 5% gain, but you know, you need a good plan, good risk management. Make sure you focus on what you lose, not on what you win. You want to make sure that if you lose the trade, because it's more about risk management than winning, It's all about probabilities. Know your loss. Focus on your loss. When you prepare a trade, focus on your loss. If I lose this trade, I will lose X, right? And then based on that, eventually you look for your target. But it's not like, oh shit, I can make 300% here, so let me just put in all my savings, and then oops, I was wrong. You know, it's not really what we want to see. Oh, I see, Georgian. I see. Yeah, I've always been focused on Bitcoin. So DXY flushing. Oh, that's good. That's good. Like to see it. What's up, Igor? Welcome. Prof. Loki Crypto, my man. How you doing? Welcome. Good to see you again. It's been a while, no? Where to sell from? You want to sell from your plan. Yeah, if you have a plan and a strategy and it sells and it says sell, then you do it. If it says long, you do it. But you need a plan, your own plan. I'm not a financial advisor, not in a position to give you any recommendation except for sharing my insights and analysis on the chart. BTC USD chart, yeah, me too. But this is a previous day point of control. And interestingly, for me on Atas, I don't have any naked point of control here, as far as I know. I'll make sure to check it after the stream. Okay. How much does Livestream making videos help with your own? For me, so the thing, of course, it does help with my trading, but at the same time, it can be tricky at times because, of course, I analyze the chart a lot, so I'm very much up to date with what is happening, which is the benefit, right? So it helps in my trading. I know what's up. I know the probabilities. I'm recounting the chart 3 times a day, right? But at the same time, it can also be tricky because I might be in a live stream while there's actually a potential setup. So I might have to combine things, or I want to manage my trade, but I'm doing stuff in like, it's mainly if I'm in a stream and there's something going on with my position. I do have a second monitor, and generally that is where I have my trading window open just in case. Yeah, then I have to do 2 things at the same time. I prefer to focus on one at the same time. But that's uncommon. Like generally I can decide, now we hit the red line. Generally I can decide when to go live, so I can easily combine it with the other stuff like trading. So yeah, I'll just make sure to manage everything well before actually doing content related things. What's up, Matt? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome. We have an actual bear here. I know, right? Ton is a popular one. Ton. Well, you should use, you use logarithmic. Where is the T? I don't even have. So on Bitcoin, no, I should say this differently. Are you serious? Is this all Ton has? So you cannot analyze this, guys. Is this it? Because this is, it's too young. Okay, this is not it. We have more. Okay, Toncoin. We have a lot more information. Oh, yeah. So I don't have a count on this. I'm not going to put a count on this. It's not an altcoin stream, but just from a nutshell, this is your low you want to count from, right? Or you can count here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 2 more pushes to the upside, currently in a 4. Take a fib from the low to the high to give you an estimation of your target for your wave 3, which is in the common target area over here, right? Invalidation 330. And when we look at the structure, you do have a gap here, right? So it's okay to hit the top of the gap. Don't really want to close candles in the 05 area. So that is currently your highest probability count. And there you go. That's it. So highest probability would be an impulsive structure. And your bearish scenario would be a zigzag structure. Now, because of the chart, that would mean that you need some sort of a flat, really. A, B, C. But then A, B, C, B is too high, right? If this is A, B, C, you're going to all-time lows. I also think that your wave C is quite extended, actually. So it did, at least it didn't hit the 1.618. So for wave C, it's still okay, but C needs to be a 5-wave structure, which at the moment, this looks more like a 3-wave structure. So actually you want another 4 or 5. So minimum of 1 push, high probability for 2 more pushes. If you look at the chart here, yeah, that's that really. So from a logarithmic, when we talk about log and linear charts, the moment price, like the moment you analyze a chart which has pumped 100 plus, 200 plus %, you want to correct for the percentage gain, because 1% at, for example, 15K on Bitcoin is significantly different than 1% at 60K. So you want to correct for the difference. That's why you use the log chart. But on a 1 hour, 15 minute, 4 hour chart, you can use linear on Bitcoin. But if you maybe are on a 4 hour chart on some random alt that has pumped 300% on a 4 hour time frame, you use log. So you just look at the percentage move in that particular time frame. And when you go over 100, 200%, you just switch to log. That is when you want to correct to make sure your fibs and your extensions work well. So yeah. That's the answer. It's an oven outside. Yeah, I mean, when I was running, it was 28 degrees. I had a bottle of, so I have like all my running gear, got a half a liter bottle, which was finished by the end. I put it on Instagram. By the way, if people are interested, I'm a lot more active nowadays on Instagram than I was in the beginning. Just moved to the south of France, uploading loads of stuff about what I'm up to here as well. And some how do you call it? Backstage stuff about content and video titles and screen and whatnot. So feel free to check it out. Don't go to Instagram and look for koenztrading. Only follow the links in the description or in Discord, because there are scammers. So only go through the trusted source. Please don't get scammed. Dejan, welcome. Good to have you here. Von Lan Ray Tabada. Hi, Koens, watching right now. I see. Welcome. Good to have you here. Welcome. Where do you sell from? I'm not in a sell. In other words, I'm not in a short. You sell from your plan. Yes. If you have, if your plan tells you I got to sell, you got to sell, right? So what you should do if you want to be consistently profitable is develop a plan based on statistics that shows you, if I just follow this plan, and if someone asks, I can go through the 6 steps, right? Press 1. But develop a plan based on data, and if you know your win rate, your risk reward ratio, if you know where to put your stop, it's literally just follow the plan. And if your plan, if you can check all the boxes for your entry, if it's a long or a short, doesn't matter. You just enter, because you wanna trade the data, the statistics, right? That's what you're looking for, because you know over 100 trades, because of back testing and forward testing, over 100 trades, these are my results. So you literally just do exactly what your plan says, and you should get similar results compared to the data you have. So if there's a short, there's a short. If there's a long, there's a long. But in my case, at the moment, there's no short. But that's my plan. Maybe your plan says something different. Who knows? This move up is not as energetic as I would have thought, but the grinding and constant locability on CMA was beautiful to observe. That is correct, Palutena. Do you guys remember? Wait. 20th of August. 1 second here. Let's go to my YouTube channel. And let's look at the video of yesterday. Yo, I put out a lot of stuff. How many videos? 1.7K videos. Oh, by the way, if you haven't seen, I updated the banner. Thanks to Jeroen, he's the artist. But weekend random Sunday altcoin stream. Not this Sunday, because I'm at the Grand Prix in Zandvoort, so I'm not there. So I will do altcoin stream next week, during the week. But 9 hours ago, was it this one or this one? Let me show you, because I literally mentioned in the video what I am looking for. Okay, let me put the sound off. Hello? Load, please. Thank you. This was the clown video. What? Oh, here. What I am looking for. Wait. Now we move to the downside here. What I want to see on a preferably 15-minute time frame, that is the preferred, is I like to see structure change. I want to see price moving to the upside, consistent grind, bullish market structure with consistent bullish CVDs. And preferably I'm able to count this from an Elliott wave point of view as a bullish scenario, which means an impulse. Blah, de blah, de blah, de blah. One second, prepping. Higher low, lower low. Higher low, lower low. Higher low, lower low. Higher low, lower low. All right. Don't say I didn't tell you. So, yeah, I told you what I was looking for, and I traded what I was looking for. So I'm in a long. maybe a band-aid. Yo, Gear, first of all, welcome. Second, make sure to fill in the membership form. Thanks, maybe a band-aid, man. Make sure to fill in the membership form, which probably someone here is going to post in the chat, one of the mods, I guess. But make sure to fill it in. Put it on silver because your gift is bronze, but I'll bump you up to silver, so you at least have something, which is short-term update. So welcome, and maybe a band-aid. Cheers, man. Thanks for the support. So 1 second here. So yeah, have a plan. Cosmin, I'm lying down, meditating, listening to your voice, channeling the Elliott wave inspiration received. Pleasant afternoon activity before work. Wait, before work? You have a night shift coming up. Yeah, like these type of coins, again, it is probably best to use it on log. Some charts, like Bitcoin is the same. If you put Bitcoin on linear from the very beginning, you see this, and you see like that, and then you see this again, and then you see like this, and then you see this again, and then you see whoop, and then yeah, you can't count this, right? So you want to put it on log. And then once you put it on log, you actually get like structure that you can work with. You want to put it on log, man. Is there any reason why we shouldn't just leave the chart on log for every time frame? No, not really. It's just that locally you don't really have to correct for logarithmic percentage differences. I do not use log locally. I mean, you can. I actually don't even know if some people just put it on log all the time. But the thing is that you want to use log to correct for percentage differences, but locally you don't have to do that if you're doing local analysis. So yeah, you know. Yeah, finally. You know how they say visiting a place is different from living, but since you moved, did you encounter surprise that you don't need? No, actually not. Like, yeah, they do say holiday is different than living somewhere. I still work from home. I mean, for me, it's now a combination of like work and holiday. Like I can walk to the beach 10 minutes and I'm there, right? I can go to the mountains in 5 minutes and I'm there. It's like I can work the whole day, go for a dip in the ocean, and then come back and you know. So it's like a lifestyle. It's like a lifestyle, and I did not really encounter anything I didn't know before. It is a city. It is a big city. I'm well known with the south of France because of having a French mom and always going on holiday here. So no, I didn't really encounter anything that I find different. It's definitely an improvement in lifestyle. Like blue skies, more sunny days for sure. We had rain twice, I think, shortly. And when we did have rain, I went for a run because I like rain. Makes me think of the Netherlands. KW. So yeah, so far so good. Are you training for any specific running events? Yeah, I'm training my wife for half a marathon in Nice, 3rd of November. I have done a 42 kilometer, 100 plus obstacle run last year, which was very tough, gotta say, like with all the obstacles. That was my first marathon distance plus 100 obstacles, over 100 obstacles, which was absolutely the toughest thing I have ever done from a sports perspective. In hindsight, also the best one, right? But now we train for half a marathon. Yeah, I did fuck up my knee a little bit with the obstacle run, so I'm mainly also training. Like I do a lot of uphill training here, and then of course I have to go down. But when I run here, I always go to the mountains. I never go to the promenade because it's flat. I go to the mountains because I want the uphill train because it's better for the knees. Exactly, Carl. One of the quotes on your shirts giveaway. Follow your plan or have a plan. Do you have an ES? No. Yeah, I mean, ES1 is just moving up, so it doesn't really make sense to analyze. And DXY, I haven't looked at DXY for a very long time. Is that what you think you sound like? I think maybe a Band-Aid. Yeah, he knows what he sounds like. Exactly. I've been a television host on Fox Sports and ESPN for 4 years. I'm a global keynote speaker, and at big events, they always record you. And I've done TEDx. I know exactly how I sound like, yeah. So it's interesting. Some people don't really expect, like they think they sound different than they really do, or they don't like their voice, but in the end, it's just like very simply, you can't change it. It's the way you sound like, and I guess most people never really hear what they sound like in a way because they don't record nowadays with social media and phones, by the way, that's not true. I think most people actually do know how they sound like. But yeah, I know. Did we not have counter divergence all the way up? But this is where CVD comes in. So I explained exactly what I was looking for, right? And this is where your CVD knowledge comes in. So we had bearish CVD here, and yes, you have bearish CVD here. However, that's a second CVD or even a third one. Local CVD divergences always have priority, right? Always have priority. And yes, you had bearish yellow CVD, but yellow, the yellow line, yeah, bearish on yellow, but here yellow was bullish. So even though you have the bearish yellow CVD, it also showed more locally, bullish CVD, and that's a lot more interesting. Local CVD is always priority. And that's why, like I said, I wait for a range to form. I want to see structure, and I want to see bullish CVDs to get a better idea. Yeah, for now we have, let's see, volume. We don't yet have like incredible volume yet, but a little bit of resistance here. Of course, the order block, point of control, see what happens. Now that price is moving to the upside locally, it's just about waiting for a range to form and then observe the range again. There is the potential of a few 1-2s over here and move up eventually in a 3, but yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C, but then you still want a 5-wave structure. So yeah, so far so good. So far so good. Nice thumbnail, by the way. Nice thumbnail. Yo. The end is near. Volatility is coming. I mean, we got a little bit of volatility. When you were starting out, did you count the 1 minute like a madman? I did count 1, 3, 5 minute time frame. If Beerabit is here, not sure if he's here, but he was there when I started with Elliott Waves. And yes, I did count 1, 3, 5, but it was not like necessarily benefiting me from a trading point of view, but it was benefiting me from a learning point of view, because you constantly think very quickly about shit. This is now invalidated. What's the newest highest probability? What are the rules? Yeah, I don't count the 1, 3, and the 5 really anymore. Right, 15 is the lowest I go. Yeah. Patience, exactly. I'm sure he does. It's common that people never think they sound like they do when they hear themselves. I can imagine in a way. On both ends, swap 65, 55. Is there a scenario with Elliott Waves that explains the move? In that case, you would need to think about some flat, right? If you move above 60, well, I mean 60.5, we already hit it. If you now want to move down to 58, I mean, is there the thing is, if you ask me like, can we go down to 58 to take the lows, I would need to then start analyzing this, but I'm so done. I'm so over analyzing this range. I literally don't care. I just look at the CVDs and I look at my plan. I just trade it. I like probabilities remain higher to still take 63K at some point. And when probabilities change, you'll be the first to know with the videos I make 3 times a day. But at the moment, that's the thing. And if we go down to 58, 55, why? You know, I don't care. But at the moment, the only way to get down here, you would need some sort of a double zigzag. But I guess we hit the 07 at the moment. If this is a B, C, you need a flat structure or a zigzag A, B, C. But if this is a zigzag A, B is C, if this is a 1, zigzag in 2, go below 58.5. Don't wick too low to hit the 886 and then move up. Yeah, but your invalidation is 61.4. So, you know, that would kind of like be the thought process, I suppose. Yo, we have Martin? No, Janiv Haver. Haver does sound Dutch though. Yeah, welcome to Gold. Welcome to Gold, man. Welcome to the group. Top step of the podium. Yeah, welcome. Make sure to fill in the form that maybe a Band-Aid posts in the chat here. And we'll get you sorted, man. Welcome. Welcome. Top step of the podium. You're going to be entering probably, especially now, a very, very active Elliott Waves Gold channel, because I think they are... it's the price action. Yeah, they are like going strong in chat at the moment. Lots of typing. So, oh man. Running in the rain is underrated. I love running in the rain as long as it's not like freezing outside. Andrew, you know your shit, eh? You know it. Pick yourself a partner that's attractive to them. They don't like my blood as much as my girlfriends. What? New mod Odin. Yep. Oh man, I have to put the announcement in Discord. What's up, robot? What's up? It's too early to start talking about wave 5 and autumn. I always like to take it level by level. You will never see me overly bullish, overly bearish. Let's first try and wait for price to take 63 and then take it from there. see when a new range forms, see what structure the range is getting us, if it is corrective or impulsive, and then look for continuation or a move back down. Vadik Music, what's up, man? It's been a while as well. Good to have you here. Slow is better. We need to collect squeeze liquidity. More fuel for the rocket ship. Would you count the 61.4 yesterday as wave 1? Yeah. That would be your most bullish scenario, that you have a series of 1-2s, maybe even here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, series of local 1-2s, and you start wave 3. Does it even make sense to doing Elliott on the 1 minute? I like the question. For me, not anymore. No. For learning purposes, it's interesting because it goes quick. But honestly, if I would teach someone now, I would say go to a 4-hour or a 1-hour time frame. Those are, for me, the best if you want to learn. But generally, people tend to go down to a 1 minute. They go into the rabbit hole. If they don't really get it on the 1 hour, they tend to go to a 30, 15, 5, 1, and there you go. They want to zoom in and try to find clarity, but it only becomes more confusing. So, yeah, it's usually best to just zoom out. But, yeah, I mean, some people trade Elliott waves on the 1 min. John is a 1 min counter. We have some in the group as well. Big Ledusky, Douwe, Pistachio, Overset Tim. Do you have the stats for how many retests of resistance is the good one? Tell me if it's not clear. I don't have statistics in particular in like if we test resistance 2, 3, 4 times, we break it. It's just in general that the more often you test it, the weaker it becomes. From experience, the third time would be the moment it breaks, higher probability. And a great example for that is actually on a weekly time frame, by the way. So where is it? Oh, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, boom. Right, so yeah, that was interesting. Of course, here it's 2, 1, boom, 2. Right? But I'd say the third time of asking is always a good one. And hop. Yo, Silan, how you doing? Welcome. Good to have you here, man. Finally live indeed. Where is the yellow box? You mean on the weekly time frame? We're on the 15th, so I don't have a yellow box here at the moment. I'm not keeping an eye on traditional markets at the moment, so I actually wouldn't know. But people just now said that DXY is having a tough time. At least a little bit of volatility. Do you do Elliott wave analysis also for daily and weekly? Yes. If you want to check the daily and the weekly, make sure to check out the video that I posted earlier today. Not the one with the clowny face. This one here, 9 hours ago. This is a full summary, weekly, daily, 4-hour time frame. Or even the live stream of earlier. XRP, highest probability for a triangle and still a breakout to the upside on a weekly time frame. Or the daily, weekly or time. Happen to know that from my head. Just started reading Unscripted following your recommendation. Did you read the last one? Yes, I did. But yeah, and the previous one, yes. So I read the Millionaire Fastlane, Unscripted, and The Great Red Race. I have them all. Yep. The reason why I recommend Unscripted first is because it's the most complete one. It's like an improvement of the Millionaire Fastlane, and it has more theory than the Great Red Race. But what's interesting in the Great Red Race is he provides similar theory, and a few new things, but he also has a story about a family going from their 9 to 5 to setting up a multi-million business and explaining everything step by step as if you are a fly on the wall, and you know, you're like seeing their progression, their problems, their difficulties, and it's all according to his like explanation. So it's very good. And he's currently writing a book where entrepreneurs in his close community will be covered. It's like a market wizards for successful traders, right, that were interviewed. He is at the moment doing that, but then for successful entrepreneurs and their stories. That will be his new book. Liked. Cheers, Michael. Love the pump. Just as predicted. I mean, I want to see on a preferably 15-minute time frame, that is the preferred, is I like to see structure change. I want to see price moving to the upside, consistent grind, bullish market structure with consistent bullish CVDs. Ta-da! Cheers, Maurice. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Thanks for being here and watching it, enduring it. We mooning because power ran out of lagging nothing for the minutes when writing nothing. By the way, everyone, John is like, I think John is the number one like fundamental analyst that I know in my whole community. He reads everything. He watches the news. He trades the news. That's John. That's John. You know, he is like a full fundamental guy. You know. Yeah. Mr. John. Now, if there's someone in the community that hates news, it's John. Anti-fundamental. Cheers, Zapruder. All the way. All the way. Indeed. Indeed. John is a low time frame Elliott wave counter, building his positions from a technical perspective, starting on a 1, 3, 5, 15, building all the way up to 1 4 hour, and is absolutely not involved with news at all. And he's doing very well. Wait, what? Yeah. Beerabit, why don't you change your name on YouTube? Why is it Wadic Music, mate? It's so difficult for me to remember who's who on YouTube if people change their names. 100 subbies. Okay, so, I mean, when's your latest video here? 7 years ago. Nice cat, by the way. 7 years ago. Change this to Beerabit, yo. Change your handle. And then I know. And then I know. I'm so clueless. If people don't have the same name on different platforms, it's very difficult for me to know what's going on. You know, I just don't remember. I don't remember. But anyway, for everyone that's here, this guy, Wadic Music, is Beerabit. The first online trading related like bud and like friend I have because still is Beerabit, and thanks to him I got into Elliott waves years ago, so it's his fault. And since then we have always just you know, we've been growing together pretty much. Bearbet was involved with the markets just, I think, half a year earlier than I was. And we then, we took it from there. Always pretty much been in touch and in similar groups. But here he is. So he is the one that introduced me to Elliott waves back in the day. And yeah, I got lost in counting Elliott waves. Nice move. Yo, see ya, man. See ya. Have a good night. Have a good night. What is your target? Waiting for the next range is my target, really. Because if we look at the levels I have here, we have a little bit of resistance, which is simply the levels of the previous range. So you have the value area high here, the point of control, and then you have the value area low. And if you do pass this, I mean, I don't have anything here till pretty much 63.1K. And if you do go up that high, I mean, target preferably would be 64 to 68, especially 66 is interesting. But I don't really have a set target per se. I just follow the waves, wait for a range to form, continue to observe price action. Price never moves never doesn't often move in a very straight line. Just like we had at 53K. So I was comparing this a little bit in the beginning of the stream, but so here, of course, you get this and you move up and you move down and you move up, you move up, you move up. You get closer, but you still go down. You go up again and you still go down, and up again and still go down, and poof, right? So it's like if we are looking for 68-ish, then this would this would kind of be like the phase that I'd be looking for. We had a lot of bullish CVDs here all the time as well, and we are seeing similar stuff. So it's something I have in the back of my mind. It's not really Elliott wave related. It's more like context and CVD. But we have a bit of a move up, but we could look for another range and then another move up and another range, and then maybe on Friday or somewhere next week you might eventually actually start moving, right? I mean, the move so far has been quite nice, and my portfolio says the same. Palutena, Pi, yes. I'm so clueless. Palutena, Pi. So Pi and I are talking in DM as well. I know Pi is one of the first members in Discord back in the day, and I just say, yo, Palutena, how you doing? But Pi, it's just now I know. I'll probably it's unlikely for me to now forget, because I now know Palutena equals Pi. By the way, if you are a member and you change your name only by a little bit, the system will not recognize your name. So you will probably lose your membership in Discord, and then you got to write us a message and then be like, oh, I changed my name. And then we check your name again, and then, okay, yes, it's in the list. The moment you are a member and you change your name, you'll be removed, because we, of course, don't know if people change their name. And then you just got to write a message and we'll add you again. FYI. For this rabbit hole, yup. Yeah. Everyone here can thank Bearbit, yes. Because of him, I got into Elliott waves, and then of course eventually everything, like you start learning about Elliott waves, and he never got into Elliott waves. He knows the basics. He is more of a price action trader. That's his style. But he's a great trader. He's very good. You don't have a cat video. No, I don't have a cat. Need to download one and put it on my channel. Steal content. Currently, we are stopping at a 200 EMA on the 4 hour. Is that like right here? 886 to the upside hit. Okay. Almost. Yep. Oh, I get a message. That must be Wi-Fi. Yep, it is it is Wi-Fi. Right, let me write her a message here. She shared a picture. It's funny. Can't really talk about it though. 886. Yeah, the moment the 886 is hit, probabilities increase to take the high. Yes, she did. Oracle is right again. She said indeed in the last stream, she said up. So hey, there you go. The Oracle knows. Can this be a wave 3? Yes. But at the moment, that would then be a lower degree, like the lower degree start of a 3, like a couple of 1 2s, and then move into 3, look for 4 5s. The thing is, the moment price, of course, starts pushing, all you want to do is just wait for the next range to form. Really. But we hit the 886, not uncommon again for price to move to the golden pocket. So that's why I have it as a template, the 886 and the golden pocket. Confluence with the point of control, but it increases the probabilities for price to take out this high at some point, as now the probabilities are reduced that this is an impulse 1 2 and you look for a 3 down. Any move down has a higher probability of being a C or Y, increasing probabilities to still take the high later. Another win for the Oracle. I know. Should just trade my my wife's recommendations, I suppose. Oracle was looking at your 1 minute count. Yeah, I bet she does. Liquidations waiting 61.5. The high. Need a range. What is OCF? Is that a shortcut for something? At least this lowers the probabilities for the expanding diagonal. Finished ABC, impulse down. Especially if you hit the bigger 886, 62. That would be an interesting one. Of course. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's always the best tip from an Elliott wave point of view is once you get a move, up or down, just wait for a range. Same here, right? If you missed shorting at the high here, and price moves, who cares? There's going to be a next opportunity. Like we literally are at support here, right? Remember the box? I still have it. Just wait for a range, wait for a range, wait for a range, wait for a range. Oh, yeah, and then you get structure, you get CVD, you get Elliott waves, and then and now here we are. That big is a danger zone for the diagonal count, yes. For the bearish diagonal count, yeah. Yeah, so that would be what is it? 62K. 62K. Yo, Jeroen. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, man. Oh, by the way, Jeroen, I have a surprise for you tomorrow. Just so you're prepared. The moment you see it, you'll know enough. 62K is also the value area low of the current volume profile. You mean the value area high, I guess? Which volume profile are you? Which volume profile are you? Oh, wait. You're talking about the daily. Yeah. 1 second here. You're talking about this one. No, you're not talking about this one because we are above this value area. Which one are you talking about? For my last 10 trades, 9 wins or 10? I would need to check my data. I didn't have a loss in this range, so that's good. But I had a long here. I had a short here, right? So those are my two. I was not involved with this move here because it was too tricky. I couldn't read what was going on here, so I was not participating at that moment in time. I did have a long here. I did have a short here. Right, I had a long here and I had a long here. I was not participating in the move down. Now these are trades that is partly Elliott waves, but also the other tools that I like to use. These are the most recent ones. So and then you had to move down, but a lot of bearish CVD. I had I had one loss because from an Elliott wave point of view, there was the potential of a 1-2. And just in case we had a 1-2, I had a entry around the golden pocket, just in case with the stop loss below. I wanted to build a position. It was a smaller position than usual because I actually wanted to see signs of strength, which eventually we didn't because we saw constant bearish CVDs. But I was already short from higher, and the setups channel will know we literally shorted the top. So yeah, that's the most recent loss when we took the low. And people that are in diamond will know exactly why I took these, because I literally explained it today. Bugui Telecom Wi-Fi. I don't know what... that's not my Wi-Fi, at least. The diamond video of today was great. Cheers, Jeroen. I'm curious. Yo, U-Sport. Happy to watch you live again. Kind of shy to write a message, but I'm a follower for almost a year. I know. You have been here for a long time. You were one of the early subscribers. Hanging around for a long time. But yo, no problem. Shy, not shy. Always feel free to write a message. It's great to engage. If you have any questions, U-Sport, make sure to write in Discord as well. Or of course in a live stream. So thanks for being here for such a long period of time already. And you know, hopefully you learned a lot during that period. I appreciate it, man. Volume profile on the daily volume. Where's your next short? First, I need a range. I am interested in shorting an area between 65, 68, but I never set limit orders. I'm very much a market order type of trader. And I need a range. That's what I'm looking for. So now that price moved up, I first need a range again. And only when there's a next range, there's for me a next opportunity. As long as there's no new range, there's no short, and also no new long. I always enter in the ranges. I never enter in impulsive structures, unless it's a range inside an impulse, if you know what I mean. But I need a range, 15-minute time frame, couple of hours minimum. You know? So yeah, I'm not looking for shorts at the moment. But if there is an area that might be interesting, it would be 65 to 68. Observe a range there, check if there's weakness. But it will likely take hours before I consider a short. Yo, Sensei Pellas, thanks, man, appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Jeroen missed the cat video on the stream. The video on Bearbit's channel. Okay, everyone. We got some volatility. The thumbnail of the live stream does it again. I mean, it is at least some volatility. I mean, by the time we were live, we increased a massive 2%. But the price action we had here, from an Elliott wave point of view, is very interesting. With the 886s being hit, we covered the move towards the upside here, the reason why I am long, and take it from there. The fact we touched the 886 increases the probabilities to still take out this high at 61.5. However, after an 886, it is quite common to retest the golden pocket, so that is why I have this one on my chart. It's taken from the high to the low, both of the fibs. This 886 is taken from 63K down to, what is the low, 57 or something, 62K. Hit this 886, probabilities increase to take 63K. Oh, let it be this week, man. We're not out of the range yet, but at least we have a little bit of information, yeah. Yo, Sam, I saw you on Strava. Today I went for a run. And I got notification. I don't have notifications of any app on my phone. So I went in Strava and I got 9 notifications. Believe me, I don't have a lot of followers on there. Just some family, some friends. And then I checked the notifications. I saw Sam in there, yo. Yeah, nice. I didn't check your profile yet, but I'll make sure to check it out. I'm interested to see if you do running or cycling or whatever type of sports. So I'll make sure to check it out after the stream. I'm interested. What's a range? A range is sideways price action. So when we talk about a range, right, just to highlight this shortly. So this here is an impulsive structure. It's like a straight line, right? This is sideways price action. This is what we call a range. This is what we call impulse. Or a motive wave, if you follow official terms. A motive wave and an impulse are actually different, by the way. But this is a range. So in other words, price now locally is moving up quick, right? Impulsive structure, volume move up. So what you're looking for then is another range to form, sideways price action. And if price is moving sideways, we can read this price action using Elliott waves and other tools to get a better idea of the probabilities again. But the fact we touched the 886 does increase probabilities to take that high. So running road bike and mountain bike. Nice. Road bike and mountain bike. When I see bikers on the road, sometimes it's scary, man. They're so fast. I gotta say, the professionals, they're like diehards. They fall, break a collarbone, and just continue cycling. But mountain biking, I've done in the Netherlands. There's no hills there, so it's different life. But I should do that in France. Mountain biking should be really fun. Maybe do a mountain bike tour or something with my wife. I'm actually literally gonna search for this now. mountain bike tour, Nice, France. Yeah. A 10-day mountain bike from the French Alps to the French something. Oh yeah, there's many mountain bike trails here. Oh, it should be fun. Okay, oh, interesting. Okay. Everyone, thanks for being here. Yo, Sam, if you come to the south, hit me up, right? Like, write me a message somewhere. It would be fun to meet here. We don't have mountain bikes where we are, and we can just rent them. So we can rent some mountain bikes and maybe go with. We are no pros, by the way. I've only done it in the Netherlands, but hey, by all means, it would be fun to have a drink minimum. So yo, let me know. A bike stream. I used to have a motorbike, but I sold it before moving because I want to buy a touring bike. But yeah, maybe make some videos. It's just I also don't want to make a video of everything I do in life. You know what I mean? Instagram story is the place where I'm very active showing stuff. So hey, cool. Okay. Everyone, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here during the live stream. Your valuable time is appreciated. And hopefully you enjoyed a bit of the analysis we've done here and looking at the local price section, talking about probabilities, showing you why I'm long. Literally explained it 1 day ago, 24 hours ago. I explained what I was looking for in the video of last night. And here we are. So yeah, very, very nice. And now we just profit and chill, enjoy the evening. It's dinner time. A little bit of studying. I have to do a little bit of studying, not Elliott ways related. And watch a series, Dexter. Episode 12 of season 5, I think we are. So it's going to be a nice evening. And then tomorrow, new content in the morning update. So yeah, look forward to seeing where price is tomorrow morning. That being said, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. And I hope you're going to have a great day, afternoon, night, morning, wherever you live in the world.